జనరల్ నాలెడ్జ్లో మన విజ్ఞానాన్ని మరింత పెంచేందుకు టీశాట్ ప్రత్యేక కార్యక్రమం చేపట్టింది. పలు అంశాలపై మనకున్న తెలివితేటల్ని పరీక్షించుకోవడం, తెలియని అంశాలపై అవగాహన పెంచుకునేందుకు ఈ కార్యక్రమం రూపకల్పన చేసింది. ఈ ప్రత్యేక క్విజ్ కార్యక్రమంలో మీరు పాల్గొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ విజ్ఞానాన్ని మా ద్వారా ప్రపంచానికి పంచాలనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే మీ ప్రశ్నలు మరియు ఆప్షన్స్ మా టీశాట్ ఛానల్ పై నేరుగా సంధించండి లేదా ఈమెయిల్కు పంపించగలరు. ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. 𝗏3 mission which will be launched aboard ISRO's PSLV is associated with which space agency? Option A, NASA. Option B, ESA. Option C, JAXA. Option D, CNSA. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option B, ESA. The European Space Agency's 𝗏3 mission will be launched aboard the ISRO's PSLV in 2024. Its 2 satellites will study the sun's faint corona and surrounding atmosphere. The 340 kg spacecraft will be deployed by PSLV in a high Earth orbit with an orbital period of 19.7 hours. Next question. Which institution is to set up the Corporate Debt Market Development Fund? Option A, RBI. Option B, SEBI. Option C, NSE. Option D, BSE. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option B, SEBI. SEBI decided to set up a corporate debt market development fund in the form of an alternative investment fund. Corporate Debt Market Development Fund will be set up with an initial corpus of 3,000 crore rupees. It will function as a backstop facility for buying investment-grade corporate debt securities during stressful times. Next question. National League for Democracy is a famous political party based in which country? Option A, India. Option B, Myanmar. Option C, Sri Lanka. Option D, Pakistan. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option B, Myanmar. National League for Democracy led by Aung San Suu Kyi has been dissolved after it refused to comply with a tough new party registration law imposed by Myanmar's military. The military, which seized power in a coup in February 2021, set a deadline for political parties to re-register under the restrictive new law. It has promised to hold an election, though such a vote has been widely dismissed as lacking in any credibility. Next question. Lynx U-2 system is an indigenously developed naval gunfire control system manufactured by which institution? Option A, HAL. Option B, DRDO. Option C, Bell. Option D, BHEL. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option C, Bell. Lynx U-2 system is an indigenously developed naval gun fire control system. The Union Defence Ministry recently signed a contract with Bell for the procurement of 13 of these systems for the Indian Navy. The purchase under the Buy Indian IDMM category will be placed on new-gen offshore patrol vessels to be constructed indigenously at Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers and Goa Shipyard Limited. Next question. World Bank approved $100 million loan for implementation of State Capability and Resilient Growth Program of which state? Option A, Odisha. Option B, Kerala. Option C, Goa. Option D, Gujarat. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option A, Odisha. The World Bank approved $100 million loan for the implementation of the Odisha State Capability and Resilient Growth Program. This program will help the state strengthen early forecasting system for disaster management and provide social protection coverage for vulnerable households. Next question. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander voice is associated with which country? Option A, USA. Option B, Australia. Option C, Greece. Option D, Italy. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option B, Australia. First people of Australia are people who lived in the Australia's continental mainland and surrounding islands for tens of thousands of years before the arrival of first Europeans in the early 17th century. A referendum will be issued this year by the Australian government to alter the constitution to recognize the first peoples of Australia by establishing an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander voice. It will decide whether these people should be formally consulted in the lawmaking process. Next question. Which company signed deal with Indian Army for procuring Akash weapon system? Option A, Bharat Dynamics. Option B, Bell. Option C, BHEL. Option D, DRDO. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option A, Bharat Dynamics. Akash weapon system is a short-range surface-to-air missile air defense system. The Indian government has signed a contract to procure this system for the Indian Army. Defense PSU Bharat Dynamics won orders over 8,400 crore rupees for production and supply of Akash weapon system to 2 regiments of the Indian Army. Next question. Which city is the host of the Combined Commanders Conference? Option A, New Delhi. Option B, Bhopal. Option C, Gandhinagar. Option D, Chennai. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option B, Bhopal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi took part in the Combined Commanders Conference in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. He will also flag off a Vande Bharat Express service to Delhi. Combined Commanders Conference is a biennial event that brings together India's top military brass to discuss issues related to military and national security. Next question. Higher Education Financing Agency is a joint venture of Education Ministry and which bank? Option A, State Bank of India. Option B, HDFC Bank. Option C, Canara Bank. Option D, ICICI Bank. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option C, Canara Bank. Higher Education Financing Agency is a joint venture of Education Ministry, Government of India and Canara Bank for financing creation of capital assets in premier institutions. A parliamentary panel has recently directed the Education Ministry to fast-track the process of disbursing sanctioned loans by the HEFA. Next question. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 malaiensis, which was recently discovered, belong to which species? Option A, a gecko. Option B, spider. Option C, snake. Option D, turtle. Your time starts now. The correct answer is option A, gecko. Coastal Kerala geckola is a newly discovered species of brown-dwelling gecko. It is endemic to the low hills and coastal forest in northern Kerala. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 malaiensis is a small nocturnal species that is found on the ground among leaf litter and rocks in forest. Scientists have discovered the new species of ground-dwelling gecko from the coastal forests of northern Kerala. Audience question. Which institution launched India's first municipal bond index? Option A, RBI. Option B, SEBI. Option C, BSE. Option D, NSE. Mention your answers in comment section. Answer will reveal in comment section. మీ సమాధానాలను మరియు మీ అభిప్రాయాలను కామెంట్స్ రూపంలో తెలియజేయండి. మీరు టీసాట్ నుంచి ఎటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలను వీక్షించాలని అనుకుంటున్నారో ఈ క్రింది వాట్సాప్ నంబర్ ద్వారా మీ సందేశాలను పంచుకోగలరు. వాట్సాప్ నంబర్ 7337558051.